As we discussed yesterday, Rick Perry is currently undergoing media training to attempt to not sound like an idiot when he runs for president again, and it already failed. He went on MSNBC where he was asked the question, "Are you smart enough to be president?" Here's his response.
But in the meantime, he's hosting top donors and supporters here for dinners to give them a sense of what his political future might be.
I think over the course of the last 2 years, people, they realized that what they saw in 2011 is certainly not the person they're looking at 2013, 2014, 2015.
And are you smart enough to be president of the United States?
I think the standpoint of life's experiences, running for the presidency is not an IQ test. It is a test of an individual's resolve. It's a test of an individual's philosophy. It's a test of an individual's life's experiences. And I think Americans are really ready for a leader that will give them a great hope about the future.
He said, quote, "Running for the presidency is not an IQ test." Is that the best way to respond to that kumquat? Come on, dude. Ironically, by you giving that answer, what you're really saying is, no, I'm not smart enough to be president because I'm not savvy enough to not walk into this trap you laid for me, which should have been a softball down the center of the plate. Here's what you say. I was smart enough to run Texas. That's it. Or my personal favorite, really? Or you laugh it off. Is that a serious question? That's how a serious person would respond to it. But he said, running for the presidency is not an IQ test. Very reassuring for you to say that. In other words, yeah, I'm probably not all that smart, but whatever, overlook that and vote for me anyway. No, thank you. I love how he said at the beginning there, well, the person who ran in 2011 isn't the same as the person running today. That's literally not true. You're the same guy. I see you. You're right there. What are you talking about? And you have the same positions on all the issues. I see you. You're right there. The only difference is, again, as we discussed yesterday, he's now going through media training. There was somebody who was a Shakespearean actor who's treating him, or the Shakespeare Institute something is this Republican group where they think they're actors, and now they're sitting across the table from Rick Perry every single day and giving him hard questions to try to grade his responses. Here's how you know you shouldn't be president. When you have to go through an acting class to pass the test for the possible debates, when you have to go to an acting class to seem together enough to put together coherent sentences and to try to get people to your side. You can't talk about the policies you believe in, and you can't talk about your ideology, and you can't talk about what you really believe because you have no ideology. You have nothing you really believe. You have no policies that you really favor over other policies. You are a corporate puppet who you're allowing corporate America to determine your campaign and to try to dress you up like you're better than you are.